Over the next 100 days, I'm going to be taking on the Creator Craft mod pack alongside 12 of your favorite Minecraft YouTubers. And well, if you haven't seen a video like this before, spoiler alert, when you put 12 unstable YouTubers together, things are going to get out of control. When did Thor get here? What?
Hey!
Yo, what's up, Harry? Oh no, Josh! Josh! Creator Craft is a massive mod pack that brings terrifying bosses, all sorts of overpowered armor, massive dungeons to explore, literal warships that even the US government is jealous of, and so much more. Josh, where are you? If any of that sounds fun to you, buckle in because we are currently landing by a circle of toilets.
All right, guys, welcome to the first official season of Creator Craft.
And with that, we were off to the races, and after punching a couple people, I decided the most important thing to start us off was getting ourselves a toilet. Now, of course, the reason being so we can get that skibbity wrist test. No, I can't even say it with a straight face. Pretty quickly, I realized I was the only one that ran off in this direction, which wasn't good for me because as you can see, everybody was already getting loot, and I was here just punching a tree. Like, I was already playing Creator Craft wrong because this is not a normal mod pack. It is hectic, and instead of getting all the cool loot, I was in the forest just playing with my wood. I finally fixed my mistake and started heading towards the village, which had a ruined portal outside. Now inside the chest, we got some gold tools and weapons alongside a spell book, which is gonna get us into some trouble, but it's also gonna be really important for like the whole video. So this was a huge find day one. Once in the town, I ran into Kevin and DJ Yale, who were trying to decide if they wanted to take on a potentially dangerous tower, and Kevin pretty much decided for all three of us pretty quickly.
Charge!
With Kevin's inspiring battle cry, I ran into the tower with no regard for my safety and pretty quickly started to regret my decision. I'm stuck! Save me, please!
I'll help you.
Luckily for me though, Kevin came in and helped save my life by punching the skeleton to death. Also, did you hear what Mr. Swev said?
Yo, Waffles, you're on your own, man. I can't lie.
Kevin was in there risking his life for me, but then Swev just leaves me to die. Don't worry though, we get our payback later today. The chest in the tower gave us some armor alongside some basic supplies. When I went back outside, Swev and DJ Yale were fighting a skeleton, and things weren't going too well with DJ Yale being on the ground bleeding out. Come on, buddy.
Is he good?
We gotta go.
Thank you.
And after saving Kevin from an armored zombie, I was shot in the butt by a skeleton and was now down. Oh no, I'm down.
Skeleton. Hang on.
Give me a sec.
Luckily for us though, Swev and Kevin were able to come and pick me up, but Swev, I still don't forgive you yet. I still need my get back. And as a surprise to absolutely nobody, Special was already playing with magic on day one.
Who has magic already? What?
Yo, there's a ruined portal over there. It had a spell in it. Go loot that. Go loot it.
As we already know, I already got my spell from that portal, and pretty soon I was going to be testing it out on everybody, and it's not pretty. After the portal, Special noticed something a little interesting about Kevin, Swev, and I.
Where did you all get that hat? Why do all of you have
This is the hat game.
My mom gave it to me.
Yeah, you heard that right. Shout out Kevin's mom for making our hats. And then I accidentally tested out my spell book. What is happening? Oh, shoot. Oh, no. And with that, I basically killed half the server and at the very least got my revenge on Swev. Granted, it was a bit of an accident.
What happened? What was that?
I think I used the book. That might have been me.
you?
I
What spell was
right-clicked the
that?
book. I don't know. I just right-clicked this book.
Oh wait, it was you, Waffles?
Yeah, I think I just killed us all, guys.
Get
Sorry.
away from me.
After that beautiful disaster, I met up with the Hat Gang, and it was time to devise a plan.
We need to get some basic loot here so that we can protect ourselves against. Well, to be fair, Waffles,
I just killed us.
You're kind of the one that killed all of us, but I forgive you because you have the hat on.
And would you look at that? If you're in the right gang, you can get away with crimes. Pure sarcasm, by the way. Don't actually do crimes. Those were bad. The rest of night one wasn't anything too crazy. Basically just me looting some easy chests. The next morning, I found a couple more chests, with the first one giving us an enchanted book, some iron tools, alongside some apples and a pair of steampunk goggles. The second chest gave us some awesome armor upgrades with these heavy leggings and mossy chestplate. Now the cool thing about the mossy chestplate is now we are actually immune to poison damage, which is pretty cool. After looting the chests in the tower, I found out that both Josh and Coffee Fuel Genius both had hats as well, so our cult was now growing bigger and bigger. And at this point, Legion found out he was in the wrong side of town since he wasn't wearing a certain hat.
You got anything to say? say?
No.
Do you got anything to say?
I forgot something down here.
No. Okay. All right. You know what? All right.
Luckily for Legion though, he did find a hat down in the basement, so he can now join our cool hat club. Next, we had a team meeting where we decided we needed to make a massive Tower of Doom on the server, not because we're compensating for something, but because we wanted to assert our dominance. And yeah, I mean, we're totally not, compensating. We're all totally adequate, To solidify our group, Josh had the perfect team bonding exercise in mind.
Before we move on, I think we need to make a sacrifice to bind us all together.
Ooga shaka, ooga shaka, ooga shaka. Yeah, unfortunately for Milford, he kind of got the short end of the stick here, kind of like my girlfriend does on date night, so at least he's not alone. Real quick, I am responding to every single comment for the first week of this video, so feel free to test me down below. Day 3 of the Hat Alliance was off to the races looking for some caves to mine in, since we needed materials not only for our main base, but so we could also start taking on some bosses. And I don't know about you, but if you've ever seen any of these videos, you also need gear to protect yourself, because things always go haywire between players, whether it's your own alliance.
Oh, dude.
Oh no.
Dude.
Oh no.
No. No.
No, or just people who don't like your alliance.
This is the message that we send. Your faction steals from us, we will go against you.
Eventually, we did find a cave and set up a little camp outside of it, just storing all of our loot while we went inside and started mining. Everything seemed to be going pretty well until I walked in on Josh and Swev having a secret conversation.
Betray the club or anything like that, right?
Wait a minute, Kowalski, analyze.
Betray the club or anything like that, right?
No. Oh,
Wait
no,
a minute.
not
Wait
at
a
all.
minute. Look, man, I'm not a detective or anything, but when I see two guys meeting in caves like Little Gremlin and talking about, betraying the hat cult potentially, I get a little scared. And to make things even worse, they didn't even say anything to me. They just kind of ran off together like I didn't just walk in on them talking about betraying the Hat Alliance. I mean, just listen to the way they're talking to me after I found them again.
Oh, hey, Waffles.
What's up,
Hey,
Waffles?
hey, guys.
You're doing good.
What's up?
You're doing good.
Oh, okay. You're doing good. Josh dropped the "you're doing good" like I'm a little pawn or something. These two were about as trustworthy as Bill Clinton when he said he didn't have a certain kind of relationship with Miss Lewinsky, so I'm keeping my eye on them for sure. We eventually resurfaced and met back up with the rest of the Alliance, where we ran into Special, who told us about a house in the distance that may have backpacks for the rest of us. We headed to the house in the woods looking for some backpacks for the rest of the squad. Unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to get a backpack, but I did at least get some enchanted iron boots and an iron sword alongside a free diamond, so not exactly what we wanted, but we will be getting some crazy loot soon enough. On the morning of day 5, there was a new requirement to stay inside the club, which was an obsidian belt, which to this point I hadn't found yet.
Hey, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, you don't have obsidian
We have a
skull?
problem.
You ain't part of the club, bro.
We didn't
You
want
gotta-
to do this.
I got a scat, man.
While they were trying to beat me up and kick me out, I realized I had one last resort to rely on. Guys, I don't want to do it. Please step back.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, buddy, whoa.
Let's all calm down. Let's all calm down.
Strong. He can't
No,
do anything.
no, I'm
It's
not
just a
faking it. I
plan.
promise.
you got
I
nothing,
tried to
man.
warn them, but they
You
just
got
wouldn't
nothing,
listen,
man.
so I had to use the book, which didn't go exactly as planned, but it worked well enough. Oh no. I think I just... Oh no. And just like that, I had now wiped out half the server twice,
Oh,
and
my
this isn't going to
God.
be the last time I have to use this book. But in some good news, since I was strong enough, they actually let me back in the club.
I don't know.
All right, man. Well, you're in the club, okay?
Oh, I'm back in?
You are back in the club, man.
Yes.
We could use somebody like you, but we do need to get you an obsidian skull, man.
Yeah,
I've got to
yeah.
be real. We can't have anybody without the obsidian skull.
Yeah, I
And
got
the
it. Oh, that's
obsidian
my homework
skull.
assignment. And you heard it there. Our new homework assignment was to get an obsidian skull so I don't get kicked out again, because I don't want to have to use this book again. I mean, I keep killing myself with it, so let's just get ourselves an obsidian skull. Now that we were all on the same page and I was back in the Alliance, it was time to find a spot to build the
let's head
Tower
south.
of Doom. And while searching, we ran into not one, but two different dragons, and almost instantly, Swev and Josh were getting absolutely obliterated by the dragon, which led to Swev not only getting burnt to a crisp, but also testing gravity, and guess what? It still works. Now, while Swev did lose to gravity, his sacrifice wasn't for nothing, as we were able to get out with our other two airships, and actually Josh didn't die. I'm not sure how he survived, but he wasn't dead at this point. So our new plan was to get back to camp and formulate a plan to get Swev's loot back, alongside saving Josh if needed. When we got back to camp, we decided we needed to go back to save Josh. Now, since we only had two airships left, I had to stay behind so they would have a spot in one of them to actually pick him up. Now, that doesn't sound ideal, but actually it kind of works in our favor, because now we can go and solo loot for a little bit and hopefully get some upgraded gear, because I mean, if we can't find an obsidian skull, we're gonna be turned on again by this group. And maybe it was good we didn't go, because that rescue mission doesn't seem to be going very well. Oh, and it didn't get any better either. Still not going very good, and now, I mean, the dragon's got 3 kills. It's got a UAV, so I'm getting a little worried for myself here. It might come track me down. During our solo adventure, I ran into a dead dragon, which means we are only 1 witherbone away from being able to make ourselves a dragon sword, which in a mod pack like this, a witherbone shouldn't be hard to get. And if we can eventually kill a living dragon and take its blood, we will also be able to make an elemental dragon sword, which would be awesome. The next interesting thing we found was an old abandoned barn, which didn't give us much outside of some hay bales, which at least bolstered our bread supply, so I wasn't going to complain. Following that, I found a cemetery, and when I opened the chest, a spooky ghost came out and tried to kill me, which was not nice. And right after killing him, I went to open the chest again, and guess what? There was another spooky ghost. It was every time you open the chest, a spooky ghost would come out. And you know, the worst part was the fact that the loot inside the chest sucked. After taking care of the second ghost, I spent some time digging up some graves, hoping to find some goodies, but only found more dirt, which made me a sad waffle, to say the least. The more time passed, and I finally saw something that looked like a wizard tower, and I was really hoping it would have some cool loot inside. And I mean, if it's a wizard tower, it has to have something cool, right? When I got inside the tower, I saw that some sort of lava trap had already went off, which probably means someone had already been here before me. And as you can see at the top there was some sort of boss nearby, which kind of scared me because if I accidentally ran into it and it killed me, there would be nobody here to save me. Bad news for us though, the loot inside was honestly terrible. I know. We're gonna get something good soon. I can just feel it, but this place was not as good as I was hoping. Not far from the tower, we found ourselves a village, and in the first building, we finally got ourselves a backpack, which was a huge dub for us. I spent some time looting the village and got an absolute boatload of food supplies, so now at least that won't be a problem anytime soon, but the only issue is that we still haven't found any cool weapons or armor. Like, where do I get this stuff? Lucky for us though, right outside the village, our hat gang was meeting up, and we found a spot to build, well, I guess they found a spot to build the Tower of Doom, and the current plan was to make our own little starter bases, so we had at least a spot to store all of our own loot, and then later on, we're gonna come together and make the Mega Tower of Doom. At the end of night 8, our camp was raided by this terrifying Night Stalker, and as you can see, yeah, I was about as useful as a poopy flavored lollipop since I couldn't find a way to hit the monster without hitting coffee as well. So I was pretty much just a cheerleader jumping around while everyone else took care of it. And for those of you who aren't really following what I mean by being as useful as a poopy flavored lollipop, unless you're Odell Beckham Jr., you're not gonna want to lick a poopy flavored lollipop, so it is therefore useless. Boom, you've been double chocolate chunk Costco guy Riz whatever educated. I don't know. I might need to cut that. We'll see. The next 3 days began with me working on our starter base, which was primarily going to use jungle wood and these gorgeous coconut planks. I wanted to make a sort of fishing hut. Now, these coconut planks are basically what birch planks wish they were, which is a plank that people actually like and are willing to use. Birch, I hate you. You can eat dirt. Nobody likes you. And honestly, I'm not even sorry. You deserve it. I mean, you were the worst wood to build with. While building, I spotted what looked like a Viking warship, so I took a break and swam over to loot it real quick, and to the surprise of nobody, I still haven't found any cool loot. Now, I will say the lack of loot will be fixed because we are going adventuring very soon. I continued building into the night, and while doing so, I got a free SeaWorld show from Josh, who got eaten by a massive whale. Yeah, don't fight massive whales. It's not a good idea. The morning of day 10, I was attacked by this fallen chaos knight, and while he did look awesome, this right here just shows I needed some upgrades because I might as well have been hitting this guy with a pool noodle. Like, just look how many times it took us hitting him to kill him. Finally. While working on our starter base, I got jumped by these scarlet persecutors, and luckily for me, Coffee came in and helped me out, which was honestly pretty clutch, so thanks, Coffee. Coffee, I don't know, help me. After helping me out, Coffee was even nice enough to compliment my hygiene habits.
Oh, bro, your wood looks so clean.
See, people, Minecraft YouTubers do shower. Sometimes. Keyword sometimes. Now, once again, I walked out of my house, and guess who was being all sneaky and weird?
Hey, yeah, I was just talking about Legion, yeah. Okay. Yep.
Come here.
Like, what are they doing, dude? Like, I don't know if I should be worried or if they were just talking about DJ here. I don't know. Tensions were already rising, though, because after like a minute of DJ being here, Swev started chasing him, which led to him hitting Swev, and that it just things weren't going good. And out of everything to bring peace between everybody, it was somehow taxes.
Listen, DJ, if you pay a tax, you can stay. As long as you don't
I can pay a
hurt
tax.
Swev.
I love taxes. Hey,
All right.
very
Come talk,
democratic.
come talk.
The taxing here gets a little personal. Just sit back and watch. But like, this makes me start to question this hat alliance and if they're actually good people or not.
Oh, that is a nice helmet.
That is, isn't it? Isn't that a nice
My
helmet?
grandma got me this.
I actually like that
My grandma
sword.
got me this.
Yeah,
Very
that is-
sentimental. The sword, that is crazy. My grandma got me that too. Weird.
Huh.
Oh.
She,
Well, the grandma isn't around anymore, is she now?
Yep.
She
Did
is
she pay her
gone.
taxes, Yale?
Yep.
Where's
Big
her grade?
tax woman, her.
And then Elbro came to back up DJ, and the feces kind of hit the fan here. Like, these two were just going at each other right now. It was not good. I didn't want to get involved because, like, I didn't want any bad blood with anybody. So I kind of just sat and watched, which was kind of awesome. And they kind of just hopped in the ocean and swam off. And to be honest, I wanted to build my house, so I figured this would get resolved later. And it does. You'll see what happens soon. Next morning rolled around, and I checked in on the two lovebirds. Are we friends now? You guys good, or?
I think we're good.
And just like that, they were cool again. I don't know what happened overnight. You know, that might be between them. I don't really want to know about it. But all that being said, Swev still kicked him out because he didn't have a hat, which is fair. I just was hoping that, you know, things didn't boil over again and get worse. But spoiler alert, things get bad later. This hat alliance does not make a lot of friends. As a sign of good faith, I picked up DJ and carried him around like the good buddy I am. And then he was on his way. And the rest of the day, I was pretty much just working on our little beach hut here. The morning of day 12, we had a team meeting and decided we needed to go out and get better gear, which to do that, we gotta go adventuring. And to do so, we were gonna split up into teams of 2. Not a whole lot happened on day 12 though, and I was pretty much just prepping for a long adventure trip tomorrow, which began with me making this awesome looking twin blade. The next 5 days were all gonna be centered around adventuring, and our partner for this adventure was Coffee Fuel Genius, so we were in pretty good hands. The first thing we ran into was an Ars Nouveau portal, which loot-wise didn't give us much outside of a codex entry, which can be used to teach us spells, so not bad, but not exactly what we're looking for. In the distance though, we did see an island with a big structure and some pillagers on it, so you know we had to go and check it out. When we pulled up to the island, there were a bunch of villagers getting attacked by this Roost Rider, so we of course took care of him, and then went on to check out the structures on the island. We found the pillagers camp, and inside of it was an untamed roost, which Coffee went ahead and tried to tame, but it didn't go exactly as planned.
Bro, what? I can't dismount.
Wait, what? On my screen, you're not even on it. Apparently this was some sort of like magical ruse because he was just cruising around while Coffee was literally stuck for eternity. Now, just in case it was a one-time glitch, Coffee did try and jump on it again, but as you can see, that didn't go too well. And so we didn't have to log off again. I was forced to relieve the roost of its living duties. And just like that, Coffee was free once again. However, right after freeing him, we were ambushed by a sea serpent. Oh my god, it's huge! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Bro, get inside the tent.
Yeah, we gotta
It's
go.
a pretty safe place.
Inside the tent was a nice little dining hall which had a couple adult sodas for us to enjoy. Oh no, he's back. We gotta leave out the back. I'm breaking out the back. Originally I was gonna run, but then I saw Coffee in there fighting for his life, so I had to go in and help him. What is going on with the fireworks, man? It's not the 4th of July.
Oh, I think you got him.
The serpent was officially down, and I let Coffee have the scale since he was the one who went in solo. Like, I was just gonna run out the back at first, so I figured he deserved it a little bit more than me. But this isn't gonna be our only run-in with sea creatures on this trip. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
To find out what it was, I hopped straight into the ocean, and when I turned around, I saw a massive white thing that, I mean, I don't even know what to call that, but it is horrifying, and I'm probably going to see it in my nightmares tonight. Coffee came in to help investigate, and the thing started to chase him. When it came up to the surface, we learned it was a kraken, or at least I think that's what it is. I don't know. They spelt it really weird. But in other news, the thing was actually really easy to kill, so it looked gross and scary, but it wasn't really a big deal. And drop-wise, it wasn't any better. It was literally just bone meal and tropical fish. The next morning, we were back in the airship looking for something to loot, and Coffee was taking a snack break and told me he was eating a ham and butter sandwich.
Straight ham and butter, my friend.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was kind of weird, but I just met Coffee and I didn't want him to hate me, so I just kind of played it cool. I gotta try that. I've never had that.
You've never had that? Are you're joking with me right now?
Yeah, no, I wasn't kidding, and I gotta know, like, can you tell me in the comments, is this just like not an American thing? I know Coffee's not from America. He doesn't like oil like I do, but like, can someone explain? Like, I've never heard of this. Maybe I'm the weird one. Anyways, let's get back to Minecraft. We found this floating shipwreck here, so let's go over the loot real quick. We got an iron helmet, some bread, and an emerald, alongside a bunch of iron and some bone leggings, which are kind of cool, but we're not going to end up using them. We eventually made it to land and found a Cyclops cave, but we actually chose not to fight it because we didn't have any ranged weapons and our armor really wasn't that good. And if you guys have never fought one of these, when he picks you up and eats you, that can almost one-shot you. Now, I will say we do come and take this on later, but it is with a different creator. Next structure was this villager trading ship, which we were hoping had something interesting. We went on this journey to find some crazy loot and we just hadn't got it yet. In the first barrel, we did get something of note, which was this grappling squawk, which essentially works as a tentacle grappling hook. It's a little freaky, but it's actually pretty cool. The next chest had a golden hook for us, which is a trinket that increases the amount of XP we get and also makes us look more like a pirate, which is just a win-win. And as you can see by our inventory, we got enough grappling squawks to shoot a certain kind of anime. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I had to say it. By the time night rolled around, we were just cruising over the ocean and saw an awesome looking floating village. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. Now, bad news though, the village actually had zero loot. And when I say zero, I don't mean like it's bad loot, like there's actually no chest here. But there was another serpent for us to fight. And this one, I didn't quite realize how big it was until it was trying to literally eat us off of the platform. For whatever reason, it was dead set on eating coffee, which actually ended up helping us because it just let me kind of smack it on the back until we eventually were able to kill it.
Oh, we got him, we got him, we got him.
This time, coffee let me keep the serpent scales, which would let me make some serpent boots, but more importantly, this showed that us Americans and Europeans can get along. I definitely didn't threaten coffee by saying I'd tell the American government that he's got, you know, oil in his backyard or anything. Like, who would do that? But yeah, just forget I said all that and look at the nice sea serpent boots I made. Since there was no loot in the village, it was time to get back in the airship and keep on exploring. Now, we parked at this random raft in the water, and this is somehow the best loot I've gotten so far. We actually managed to get an enchanted bow with mending on it, and there is a disenchanter in this mod pack. That's actually a great find. We're heading right towards the dragon, by the way. You might want to turn around, Coffee.
Are we? Oh!
Luckily for us though, the dragon was busy, you know, eating an entire village and burning it to the ground, so we made it out just fine. We wanted to try exploring on foot to see if that would change our luck at all, and in a weird way, it eventually will in this set of days. And I mean, things started off great because we saw this cute little guy called a tanuki, and I mean, just look at how cute he is. The next thing I know we found was a cabin in the woods, and inside it had an explorer's compass, which is a great find actually, because we can use this to find bosses or any modded structure. Specifically, I want to use this to find more Ars Nouveau structures so we can hopefully get more fancy spell books. When we left the woods, we spotted an ice dragon who looked to be attacking something in the water, and after checking the map, we realized it was Buckless getting attacked, and we knew we had to go and try and help. I'm coming to help! Oh my, he's not even low! Wait, what? When I turned around, I saw Coffee and Buckless were kind of chilling, and the dragon was just doing tricks in the air and eventually got bored, and as you can see, just kind of flew away to his nest, which was good for us because apparently Coffee's shield was completely broken at this point. Now that the dragon was asleep, we had time to relax and catch our breath, and Buckless broke down how he was basically just fighting a random mob, and then all of a sudden he got jumped by the dragon. So now we had to decide on whether or not we wanted to take this thing on. At first we decided we wanted to just try and go sneaky and steal all the loot, but the dragon had other things in mind. He's awake! Kill him, kill him, kill him! Go boys, we got it, we got it!
Oh, he's hurting, he's hurting, he's hurting, he's hurting. Oh, I'm low. Oh, I'm low.
Buckless, don't come down.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
No, Buck.
What have we done?
I'm coming, I'm stuck.
Bro,
he's actually kind of low. Oh, Coffee's down. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I'm coming.
Oh, he's on me.
Rep me.
Oh, I gotta rev Coffee, I gotta rev Coffee.
I got the rev. No, he got some rev. I got the rev.
Go.
You just distracted him.
He's pretty low.
Okay, come on. He's actually low.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta eat, 1 second.
I gotta dip.
He's on 77. He's on 77. Oh, no.
He's on how much? Get him.
Wait, I'm missing
60.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just keep running. He's actually low. Get him one more. One more. We got him.
Pick me up. You got him.
Buckless, you're fine, bro. Relax.
How did you? We did it. Well, I say we did it.
Overnight, Buckless made some bottles, and in the morning, he was able to get each of us a bottle of the Ice Dragon's blood, and was even nice enough to give Coffee and I each a Witherbone, which meant all three of us could now make the Ice Dragon sword. And with this Ice Dragon sword, we were looking pretty snazzy, I must say. After that, we parted ways with Buckless, and now we're headed towards this black tower, which he said had some pretty good loot in it. Buckless had already cleared all the spawners, so it was literally just free to loot for us. Now in the first chest, I got a diamond axe with efficiency 3 on it, alongside some gold and emeralds. Inside these second chests, we got 2 pairs of feral claws, which increase our attack speed alongside some more gold and phantom bombs. Since I got an extra pair of the feral claws, I decided I should share it with Coffee since, I mean, we just killed a dragon together. Like, we're a good team at this point. The following chest had a bunch of gold alongside 2 death totems, which work like totems of undying, except at the expense of hunger. The death totem gives you boosted stats when it activates. And in the 4th chest, we got the Whirl Gig Saw Blade, which finally means we got a unique item. And I mean, the thing is like a big serrated lollipop. It's actually awesome. Before we left, I did make sure to grab a bunch of books since the disenchanter was a thing in this mod pack, and of course we're gonna need to enchant at some point. Oh yeah, and our serrated lollipop has an active ability which basically turns it into a chainsaw that sucks mobs in and just shreds them to pieces. Finally, to cap off this adventure, Coffee sang us a little melody.
I believe I can fly.
Hey, bad Coffee, no copyright for me. Day 18 was pretty chill and we all just kind of hung out until Josh came back and decided he wanted to be a drill sergeant today.
Everybody down! All right, give me 20 push-ups. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm out of shape, man.
What's going?
Wait, what,
What are
huh?
you doing?
Wait, they just took our ship.
Somebody get in. Somebody get
They
in.
just took our airship.
Yep, that just happened. We just lost one of our airships, so now the beef continues. And at some point, it's gonna boil over to the point that someone's gonna get seriously hurt. Yeah, and Coffee managed to follow his death while trying to get the airship back. And after we revived him, he gave us a little demonstration, and let's just say the demonstration was a little too accurate.
I tried using this thing.
Is that a squid grapple? Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice.
And he's dead again.
Now, not everything was bad about our airships getting stolen, because Kevin had some news for us.
I stole some stuff off of DJ Yale. Got some grenades and some dragon scales.
My guy's a thief.
Okay, to be honest, the stealing Kevin did is not the big deal. Just focus and remember what Josh says here, okay? When I say remember, I mean it. Remember what he says.
All right, well, good stuff, Kevin. I personally wouldn't steal morally, but, you know.
Okay, let's make this clear. Josh said he would not morally steal, okay? Just remember that, please. Day 20, Welcome In came and visited us, and man, he is looking snazzy. Look at him with that samurai gear. He's looking clean. You know what's not clean, though, is Josh's hands. Mr. Morality just couldn't keep his hands to himself.
I just saw you take it from my backpack. Give it back.
I'm glitching what?
Give it back.
I'm glitching what?
Yeah, you're in for an Oscar-level performance of acting here from Josh, by the way.
You don't have a backpack on. I don't see a backpack.
You just took from it. I watched you.
Does anybody else see him have a backpack on?
All right, I'll keep that in mind, Josh.
No, I didn't. I didn't steal. What is he? Whoa, welcome and welcome. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. I personally wouldn't steal morally.
Wouldn't steal morally.
Well, that's not good.
Why did you do that, bro?
I guess
Bro
I'm
said it was
greedy.
morally wrong.
Day 21 was pretty simple. We wanted to start that Tower of Doom, so we went and collected a bunch of stone, and well, it was more Josh collecting it and us watching it because he was the only one with a Silk Touch pickaxe, and one of us had to be the mule to take it to our architect, who was Legion, and that ended up being me. Oh, so this is what people mean when they're getting stoned. I get it now. After all that mining, Josh's pickaxe was absolutely nuked, and like the gracious waffle man I am, I donated a good chunk of my levels to repair it for the greater good of the Tower of Doom. Last thing on day 21 was starting to work on the refined obsidian to get some super OP armor since we're now beefing with a good chunk of the server. In terms of progress, there wasn't a whole lot made, but we did get a couple of machines up and running, so we were at least a few steps closer to that better gear. Day 22 through 26 started off with Swev saying he would take initiative for the technical part of the upgrade process, so that gave us time to go work on our base. Now, day 22 specifically is kind of a scuffed recording because it's just me kind of planning out everything and not really placing a whole lot of blocks. The next morning, I had a surprise visitor who was snooping through my chest. What are we doing, man?
Oh, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just,
Whoa,
just taking a look.
whoa.
Just taking a look.
According to him, he was peeking at my loop because he saw a lot of achievements regarding the mechanism mod in the chat and was getting a bit paranoid. Now, I didn't want to reveal all of our secrets, so I just vaguely told him that it was used to make certain kinds of armor, which seemed to ease his paranoia at least a little bit. And with that, DJ was on his way back home, which gave me some time to work on my fishing hut. On day 24, I decided to make a secret chest under our fishing hut just because I didn't want people to be able to see all my good loot, nor did I want them to possibly steal it. Inside the secret chest, I put our OP spell, airship, dragon bones, phantom bombs, extra death totem, and mending bow. and then just kept my saw blade and ice dragon sword on me. Once we buried our treasure, I took the time to upgrade our copper backpack up to iron and gold just so we had some more storage on the go. Then it was back on to building our hut, and oh my god, I hate how expensive fences are. Why are they so expensive? Towards the end of the day, this is what the entrance was looking like, and I honestly loved it. Now obviously we're gonna get rid of the chest and crafting table outside, but this was a pretty good start, especially since I had zero plan going into this build. And at night I was working on everyone's favorite part of any build, which was the roof. Obviously sarcasm. I know everyone hates building roofs, and I do too, so if you're in that boat, don't worry, you're not alone. We can all huddle together in the comment section or something. A lot of day 25 ended up being a big old nothing burger, but don't worry, we will be going over 100 days in this video, so days like this don't really matter. That being said though, that night Swev did call us over saying it was time to make that awesome refined obsidian armor, until this happened.
Oh, we need another machine.
Yeah, so Swev just baited us harder than when your parents told you that they'd get you that new game you've been wanting if you did all your chores, and of course, once all those chores were done, that game never came. Not gonna lie though, that's well played, Mom and Dad, I can't even lie. Now a major change to the server was coming on day 26, and to prepare us for that, Coffee gave us a little opera concert inside the base of the tower. Yeah, so if Coffee ever retires from Minecraft, I think we know what he's going to be doing instead. Like I said before, day 26 was a big day since a new lifesteal mod was implemented, which meant that anytime you went down, you permanently lost a heart, and in the event you fully die, you lose 2 hearts. Now, if you run out of hearts, you're out, you're done, like just like that. Now, the only way to get hearts back was to eat an enchanted golden apple, which had a custom recipe. Oh, and I forgot to mention that top recipe is banned, so you have to do the super expensive one. So pretty much, you just don't want to go down, which is going to be a lot easier said than done. Let's just put it like that. More base building. Later that night, I got a little zesty with my tentacle grappler and Legion. Legion, let me touch you with my tentacle.
That's upsetting. This is nope.
Day 27 was a bit of a hectic one, and it started off with Coffee seeing Herobrine in the jungle.
Bro, that is Herobrine in the woods.
Oh, there he
Where?
is. I see him.
Right there, north in the woods.
We decided to charge
Start me all day?
Herobrine, and
Oh,
somehow
okay.
Coffee got lit on
Okay,
fire.
yeah,
He went, never to be seen again.
Yeah, nah.
Wait, what's
Ow.
happening?
Ow. What? Bro.
And just like that, someone had already lost a heart with the new lifesteal rules, and the culprit was Swev if you look in the chat. He killed him with his item's ability. I mean, like, we're supposed to be an alliance, and we're already accidentally killing each other, so now one of our alliance members is down a heart. And the worst part about this is the fact that this won't be the only instance of friendly fire in the video. After that disaster, it was time to chop some trees and start the interior of our house, specifically with this nice little table. While trying to make some chairs, I ended up getting a surprise visit from Josh.
Bend over!
Huh? What?
Bend over and give me all your diamonds!
I got bad news for you. I don't have any.
Whoa. Then bend over!
Okay. I don't even know how to explain this one. Yeah, that just happened. And in response to that visit, I made sure to make myself some nice cushioned seating for my table. Lastly, I added some mugs to finish the table off. Just kidding, I also added some plates and they look awesome. Following that, there were talks of a trading center being developed in the future, and after some brainstorming, I decided I was going to sell immersive engineering stuff. By night 28, I wanted to take a break from building and do some adventuring with the specific goal of trying to get ourselves another cool spellbook while using our explorer's compass. While running towards a Nexus tower, I found a ruined portal, and inside the chest we got a new spellbook. The next morning, I tried to test it on a spider, and while messing with it, I learned that it launches me up into the sky, and let's just say my legs weren't taking the fall too well. The spider was also coming at me, and in a panic, I managed to fall to my death, which may take the cake for the dumbest way someone will lose a heart. Swev and Coffee were on the way to save me, and I literally ended up dying in Swev's arms as he walked up to me.
Waffles!
Oh my, 2 seconds! I have 2 seconds,
Waffles!
please! No! Now, if we look back at that clip, my mic was muted the whole time, and maybe if it was on, Swev would have been able to find me quicker and get to me and start reviving me to save me. But instead now, we're down 2 hearts. Guys, we have 70 more days and I'm down 2 hearts. This is not good. Now, obviously, we can get some back if we get some enchanted golden apples, but again, those are not cheap. I can't believe I died like that.
Dude, what happened, man?
You know, I was just playing in the woods and climbing trees, and my feet broke, and then bad stuff happened. But you know what, Swev? I wouldn't want to die in anyone else's arms. So thank you for doing that for me. Yeah.
Hey, man.
You know, watching this back, Sweb and I have come a long way in this video. And wait, did he just kiss me? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of lost my train of thought. As I was saying though, I think the beef was already done for the most part. I mean, he probably didn't even know about it, but you know, he left me at the start, but I forgive him now because he tried to come and save me. There's lava there, man. Watch out.
See, obsidian skull keeps you safe. Oh, Waffles.
Oh, no. No.
Waffles, I'm not gonna kill you, man, but we really gotta gear you up here. I mean, look.
Of course, right after I go through that little monologue, I get reminded of the fact that I still don't have the obsidian skull, so I'm still at risk of getting booted. So we still gotta go find that. And I'm gonna say still one more time, just because, I don't know, I felt like it. Once they left, we made it to the Ars Nouveau structure, and guess what? There was no chest, no loot, no magic, no nothing. So this was a fail. Later that day, we did find another magical portal, and inside we did get another codex entry, which means we can learn another new spell. And guess what? It was buns, but it was the Walulu spell, which is from Age of Empires. So if you get that reference, shout out you. But basically, this spell changes the color of blocks, so it's really not good. Our adventures continued on to day 30, and we found a big black tower. Yeah, it's just a tower. And after clearing a couple mobs, the loot was pretty easy to get since someone I think was already here since there were no spawners inside. So I'll take some free loot. The next place we explored was this massive village, which looked awesome and was hopefully going to be home to a bunch of trinkets for us. And hopefully one of those was going to be the obsidian skull. And the first chest was awesome because we got a kitsune mask, which gave us immunity to blindness and slowness and also fire resistance. And the village kept on giving, as in another chest we got the everlasting beef, which is pretty symbolic of how women hold the biggest grudges over the smallest things. Like, I swear girls will literally hold a grudge for eternity if one of their friends forgets to text them like happy birthday or something. And then you got guys who can get in a fist fight with each other one night and then 2 days later they're back hanging out like nothing happened. This eternal steak is awesome because it is an infinite food source and has super good saturation, so this was a huge find. The next item we got was Smitty Werber Jägerman Jensen's hat, which let us eat and drink our items quicker. After that, our trinket galore continued with us getting the cross necklace, which increases the length of invincibility we have whenever we get hit. So once again, another good find. Great. Oh my god, where was this? Where was this? I needed this like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, so we got the bunny hoppers a day late, but now we can test out our spell book that makes us jump super high. And I mean, just look at how high we can go. And there's a really good way we can combo this with another item, which we will be doing soon. Someone in our hat alliance found the Void Blossom boss, so we all met up in the caves and got ready to fight. Oh, and Kevin had a message for everybody. Yeah, that's got no significance. I just kind of felt like including it. Now, before fighting the boss, Josh had a message for our team.
All right, y'all. We need good luck to kill this boss. So I've arranged a very important sacrifice.
Oh, no.
No, don't do it. Oh. I mean, I got no words. I don't know. There's something wrong with this group. Regardless of innocent axolotls getting sacrificed, it was time to take on the Void Blossom.
Oh, it's magical.
Ow. 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 Oh! Yeah, for clarification, that damage wasn't the boss. That was Swev's item he just killed Coffee with, and that's not the last time we're gonna see that thing. We were putting work in on the Void Blossom and then realized that it was getting healed by these flowers around the outside, so we had to go and take those out before we could finish killing the boss. No more flowers! Get the flowers, guys!
I got one. Got the other.
Go!
Yep.
Go,
Charge! We can get it, boys. It's low!
We're almost there, guys.
It's fire.
And just like that, we had taken down the Void Blossom, and guess who got the final hit? I didn't get the loot though, so that kind of sucks, but that's all right. After the fight, I was hanging out playing with my book, and then Josh jumped on one of the runes, which led to this. Josh, where are you? Yeah, we almost just cost Josh a heart there, which would have meant we were in debt and enchanting golden apples, so we got lucky there. When trying to leave the cave, I ran into a mimic, which actually gave us a fire gauntlet, which basically acts as a free fire aspect for us. So, I mean, at least the boss strip wasn't completely worthless loot-wise. The first chunk of day 33 was me digging out the basement to put an actual storage room so our loot wasn't just in our front lawn. And after the sand was dug out, it was time to start putting in the walls. Kevin came over to pay a visit, and he was looking absolutely snazzy in the samurai armor, and he was even nice enough to make me my own set of red samurai armor, so we were looking good. And the next morning we met up, and I mean, just look at us, we look awesome. After this meetup though, things got a little bit crazy at camp.
I'm feeling a little bit magical today. It's supposed
Whoa!
Oh my god.
I see.
Oh my, dude, that is crazy.
Oh my god.
What's up, guys?
What's
up, Slim? How's it going?
Okay, stop. No.
Oh my god.
No.
I'm sorry. You're supposed to water bucket clutch.
I don't have water bucket.
And spoiler alert, this happens 2 more times.
Hell.
Josh is
Yeah, he's got a heart.
Oh my god.
Josh, I have 6 hearts.
I'm so sorry, Swab.
Stop.
Here, give me a hug.
No, wait, what are you doing? And just like that, Swev was down 3 hearts in a matter of 2 minutes to one of his alliance members. Like, what is that? And later on that day, I guess I didn't help the team bonding because I ended up stealing Coffee's dragon.
You take Mary, I will kill every single I will remove all your hearts.
Coffee started speaking crumpets and tea at me, so I got kind of scared and put the dragon back. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. After that disaster of an afternoon, I spent the last little bit of day 34 just putting in a different block in the middle of the walls of our storage room. The next 2 days were all focused on finishing up the storage room, and this is what it looked like at the end, and honestly, I loved it. The little tube looking structure I had going looked awesome, and for some reason, I really liked how compact it was. And if you're wondering how this took 2 days, it's because now I had to sort every single piece of loot, and in a mod pack with over 400 mods, it was a disaster. Day 37, I was in the ocean looking for some vanilla fish because once we get a dragon, we're gonna need to feed it to tame it. And while swimming around, I found a shipwreck that had absolute garbage loot. And once I found some vanilla fish, I smacked them with my ice sword, keep in mind it's ice. And guess what? I got cooked cod because of our fire gauntlet. So this doesn't even help us. We need raw cod or raw salmon, and we got cooked cod from using a frozen sword. I need Bill Nye the Science Guy to come explain this to me because this is just not adding up to me. Later that day, I made a hang glider, which is the item I was talking about earlier to combo with our jumping spellbook. And as you can see, it worked to absolute perfection. And the best part about it is the fact that you like just swim through the air when you use one of these. You don't actually hold onto it, which makes this 10 times cooler. I mean, it's essentially a poor man's Elytra. I flew back over to the village and I was gonna try and land normally, but then I realized I could just do this. Yeah, I mean, these bunny boots were probably the best find so far, especially considering that Josh's magic probably would have killed us. My goal in coming back to the village was to finish looting it and hopefully get the obsidian skull we've been looking for. And while we didn't end up finding that, we did find this legendary weapon called the Twisted Blade, which was a sword that had 10 attack damage with 2 special abilities. The first ability gave us a chance to have our attack speed increase up to 15 times while using the sword, and if we used its second ability, it would then convert all those attack speed stacks into a strength buff based on the amount of stacks we had. So if you're not following, pretty much this thing is awesome. The next building was just as good, as it also gave us a legendary weapon, this one being the Flame Wind, which is actually the weapon that Swev killed Coffee with earlier, and the same very weapon that almost killed us during the Void Blossom fight. So I honestly wasn't sure how much I wanted to use this because I didn't want to accidentally kill anyone. Looking at both the weapons, the Flame Wind looked absolutely gorgeous, and the Twisted Blade was a little more simple, but honestly still looked pretty sweet. The next morning, I was flying over to this floating island, and on it, we ended up getting an enchanted golden apple, which meant we actually got to get a heart back, which couldn't have come at a better time because Coffee had just found a new boss for us to fight, and this one was going to be a whole lot harder than that Void Blossom since it was the Forgotten Knight. Now, the boss was a bit away, so I used my book and got launched into the stratosphere and started flying over in the most stylish way possible. Hey, yo. I really hope he's talking about a boss. On my way over, I got stopped by a couple groupies and had to introduce myself with our new weapon. While fighting him, I remembered I am deathly afraid of women, so I just used my book and flew away. Eventually, we made it to the boss arena, and I mean, that thing is looking scary. And when I finally landed, someone finally recognized me for my greatness.
Oh, Waffles, you made a hang glider. That's what I've been missing. You're genius.
I mean, it only took 39 days, but at least someone did. And the rest of day 39, we kind of just hung out and waited for everyone to show up. Obviously, there's been a lot of tension on the server between everybody, but for the boss fight, we decided to have a truce so we could all enjoy the battle together because the more players there were fighting the returning knight, the harder it was. So the more people, the better, really. We started bridging over, and I would be lying if it didn't cross my mind to just pick up Josh and throw him off the bridge, but I was a nice guy and didn't do that. But now it was time to fight the boss.
So,
Bow and arrow just
What the?
That's crazy.
What are you
I think Alarm Bro's already dead, dude.
Go, 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 go.
Get in there.
Oh my!
Block, block, block.
Oh,
Get rid of the druids.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get the druids, they're healing.
Get rid of the druids. The dark sorcerers.
Oh, we need to get this guy.
Oh my
Dark
god!
sorcerers are healing him.
Bro,
Oh! Oh my. Get the sorcerers. Please die, please die. Not again. Golden apple time.
God, hit him hard, boys.
Get him, boys, get him. Druids, get the druids.
I'm using magic.
Dude, what's happening? When did Thor get in here? What? Dude, what is this? I'm gonna set my spawn real quick. Don't mind me. Oh! We're so close. We're so close.
Get the dark sorcerers. Get the dark sorcerer again. Oh, no. Kill him.
Oh, where's DJ? Where's DJ?
Bro, get the sword.
Pick him up.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm slowing him down. I'm slowing him down. I'm slowing him down.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Come on.
Kill the minions.
He's low. Where's Yale at?
Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, it hurts so bad.
Oh my, this is absurd.
Bro, that is
And just like that, the returning knight was already back to full health. We
Dark
let up
sorcerer's
for
at the
1
back.
second and he's almost full HP. And then this
kill
happened.
him.
Let's go.
Wait, what? The server just crashed? Recue the intense music.
Everybody, watch out for the minions.
Get him, get him, get him.
Go, go, go.
Minions.
Good, good. Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Keep it.
Come on, boys. This is it. I gotta return this knight to wherever he came from. Yes!
Oh my god.
Keep going. Keep going. Just keep going.
No, DJ.
DJ!
No, wait, no, I'm down.
Everyone's dropping. Me? Oh, I killed someone?
Okay, thank you.
Waffles, I got you, man.
Thank you, thank you. No, no, I'm down. Oh my.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, we got him. Ah, thanks, buddy. And just like that, we had taken out the returning knight, but I lost 2 of my hearts during the process. Loot-wise, the returning knight drops his soul, which can be used to upgrade a weapon, and the only person that had the weapon was Kevin, so we just let him have the soul. It's amazing how this group can just get along sometimes, and other times we can't help but kill each other. Inside the boss arena, there were a couple chests, and while some people got enchanted golden apples, I only got normal golden apples, so we couldn't even get any of our hearts back. But that's alright, I like living life on the edge. Just kidding. In the second chest, we did get an enchanted golden apple, which was awesome. Now, I wasn't going to eat this yet. I was going to try and wait until I fought something good, so I could also benefit from the active abilities it gives. And right when everybody was getting along, Josh just had to turn his magic back on. No, Josh, why? And while sitting minding my own business, I got lit on fire.
That was great work, guys.
Ow, what? Ow, why? What?
Where did,
Wait, what just killed me? Well, 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 look who did it. It was Swev. I really thought I could trust the guy at this point, but then he goes and kills me. I mean, I had the whole monologue earlier, and now it just means nothing. And then in the moment, I just like didn't say anything. I don't know what I was doing. And inside the first chest, we got a Specter's Dragon Egg, which means we can now grow and tame our own dragon. While clearing out one of the black towers, I heard an explosion outside, and then all of a sudden, Swev pulled up. Oh, what's up, buddy? We spent some time clearing the tower together, and then on the top floor, he was just kind of looting while I was sitting here fighting for my life. Swev!
Sorry, man. I'm looting the chest here.
You're good, you're good. Inside the chest, we got some gold, pharaoh claws, golden apples, and an enchanted diamond axe. There was another one of these sorority girls on the top floor, and after killing it, we got another legendary weapon. The Kirk hammer came with 11.5 attack damage with sharpness 4 and fire aspect 2, and also has an ability to transform it from this hammer into a sword that deals bonus damage at night. And I mean, the thing is huge. However, the best thing from this tower was the surprise that Swev got us.
Waffles. Hey, man. I mean, I owe
Oh,
that
you
to
sure?
man. Oh, dude, I owe it to you. Are you at 4 hearts? You definitely need that, man.
And with that golden apple, we were now back up to 7 hearts and could get back up to 8 whenever we wanted to. But again, I want to save this for some big fight. Now, we decided we wanted to team up and go and venture together. But before doing so, Swev had one more gift for me.
Oh, Waffles. Wait, I have another gift for you, dude.
Okay, dude, you're just shit. What is that? No.
Yep.
Yeah, so Swev gave us the obsidian skull we've been searching for, but of course I didn't have the forgotten hat on me since I put the hat on that Kevin gave us. But once we get back home, we will officially be safe and inside this alliance for good. Our first stop in this adventure was that Cyclops cave that Coffee and I passed up on earlier.
Let's go.
Oh, Swev!
Oh,
Beat him up, beat him up!
get him.
Oh, we see it!
Oh,
Swev!
help.
Swev! Dude, why does he keep eating you?
No.
He's almost dead.
Oh my god.
Hit him out. One more.
Waffles, help.
One more. The Cyclops dropped his eye, which is supposed to apply weakness to all enemies around you, but for whatever reason, it wasn't really working. But overall, that was still super fun to kill it. While Swab and I were flying, we saw a massive ocean monument type of building in the distance, and we just had to go and check it out. We ended up breaking in through the top, and the chest had nothing in it, and there were really just a bunch of guardians inside. And since Swab didn't have water breathing, we figured we would either come back later or just honestly forget about the place, because again, none of the chests had any loot. It was so weird. The next place of interest was this tower, and the only thing that was really good in it were the blocks up top, but both of us had mining fatigue, so we couldn't even get it. Not gonna lie though, this would have been nice for the enchanted golden apple recipe to get, so I kinda wish we stayed and got it. Ironically, during our exploration, we ran into my old travel buddy, Coffee. Now, we talked for a while and learned that Coffee was looking for a specific biome so we could get some items to tame his cherry blossom dragon. However, before he left to do that, he decided to join us in our exploration of one of these pyramids. We went inside and we found that there were similar traps to the vanilla pyramids, and though these first traps were pretty easy to get by, now inside the chest there were mimic creams, and these items are awesome because you can surround any item with durability in a crafting table and it will duplicate it even if it has enchants or anything like that. So you can take a fully enchanted sword, bow, pickaxe, whatever you want, or even legendary weapon, and you can duplicate it with the mimic cream. We had yet another vanilla trap with some more mimic cream inside the chests. The next room was covered in buttons, which kind of looked like my face when my almonds dropped and the acne spawned in. Now to get through the room, Swift had a master plan ready.
You know what we do? Oh,
I heard something.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
You opened it.
Yeah, Sweat. Loot-wise, I was the big loser because I only got a couple diamonds, some gold, and a golden apple, while the other two both got enchanted golden apples, with Coffee saying he got 3 of them. And the worst part is they just ate them right in front of me. We split off from Coffee and we're fighting a random mob when Sweb did this again. Ow. Oh no. Oh no. No, please. No, I blocked it. I think my favorite part about this whole interaction is the fact that Sweb was muted the whole time, so he was just watching me die in silence. I mean, it feels like the guy's trying to be my arch nemesis or something. He keeps doing this crap to me. We went on to keep exploring, and when I went outside, I got hit by something and started to feel a little bit funny.
Teammates, so yeah.
What was that?
That was not me.
Holy, I'm like tripping. Yeah, if anyone knows what happened in this clip, I would love to know, because I have no idea. But I will say my character is probably either feeling really good or really bad in the moment. During some exploration, we spotted what has to be the biggest death worm I have ever seen. You know, that'd actually be a good nickname for... I went up expecting some sort of a fight, and we ended up two-shotting the things. Hey, you know what? You would probably never guess what happened next.
Die. Oh, dude.
Oh, no.
Dude.
Oh, no.
No. No.
No, please.
No, Waffles.
I liked it. Okay, we're fine.
Dude, I'm starting to really think I need to switch my weapon. Okay, here we go. I have Mjolnir.
Yeah, so now we're at the point where Swev is using a completely different weapon because he just can't control himself around me. Our next stop was this Mayan looking structure, which almost ended pretty bad.
Rattlesnake?
Oh no. Pressure
What?
plates in there. Yeah, so pretty much this is the worst structure ever. It's literally just a trap with nothing in it. So if you happen to know any other worse structures than this, I would love to hear it. Love and I pulled up on another tower, and this one did give me a diamond block, so that was pretty good. But the important thing here is the fact that we got attacked by a dragon. Oh, whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a dragon. Swev, there's a dragon.
Abort.
Oh.
Go.
Go. Oh, is he okay? Swev, I'm gonna kill this thing. I got the fire resistance. Swev, are you okay? Honestly, I was terrified at first until I realized that we have fire resistance and a sword that deals bonus damage to fire dragons, so this shouldn't be that crazy. Die, dragon, die.
How you doing?
Killing the dragon.
You're killing it?
Yeah, oh yeah. I got fire resistance. We're good.
Oh.
Get him.
Okay.
Get him.
Let's do it. Go.
Come on.
Oh. Woo.
Easy day. Woo. Well, that was a fun dragon fight, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't think these are that scary anymore with our current gear, so I don't think I'll have to freak out next time. Sweb and I continue our adventure and ended up running into quite a few repeat structures, and in all honesty, none of the loot from them was all that exciting, so let's just move on to something that is. We found a cart in the desert with some party supplies in it, and of course had to test the product. Whoa!
Oh, what was that?
I think if I hit you, it'll...
I can't hit you. Maybe it's because I have a healing touch? Or is it because of my
Oh,
scrub?
maybe.
Hold on.
Well, yeah,
hold
you gave
on.
me regen.
Oh, enjoy,
That's
man.
kind of cool. Hey, thanks. Enjoy.
Hey, hey, hey.
Well, I found some quicksand near the cart, and this clip right here just shows the 2 types of people you can find on these SMPs.
Oh, dude, this is kind of awesome. Oh, dude.
Hey, you could make a little
Dude,
secret
this would be a
base.
good trap.
Yeah, just in case you missed it, you know, my thought process was like, oh, a secret base. And then Swev's thought process was, ooh, I can trap someone. Like, what? I did not know Swev was such a demon before this event. 2 bros running through the desert, 5 feet apart because they're not gonna actually finish that because it's 2024. Following that close call, we found a jungle village which actually had some fire loot in it. Inside the first chest, we got a spore sword, slime grenade, flare gun, emerald hat, and, you know, 3 pieces of netherite scrap that I don't pick up. I just skim over these somehow. Next up, we got the rooted boots trinket, which replenishes your hunger whenever you walk on grass, which isn't very useful to us because we have that eternal steak. Then I got the Swev approved night vision goggles. And finally, the best loot of all. Oh, I got something good.
What'd you get? Oh my god.
Now, Swev was obviously jealous of my toilet, so in the next structure we were exploring, he started to take his anger out on me. Ow. Ow. Is that you?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
What the? And at this point, we had done a lot of exploring, and there was a new boss to fight, so we started making our way back home. We were really far away from the boss, and Special said he could just come and get us, so we kind of just stopped and waited for him. And Special flew in, coming in at Mach 5 like a literal superhero. What? Dude.
What in the world, dude? And here you go.
What? Wait, what? Dude.
What just happened, man?
You gotta be kidding.
Oh my, okay, let's go.
I'm back.
And just like that, Special had teleported us across the entire map to meet up with everybody in a matter of seconds. Josh sacrificed number 3.
Who wants to be sacrificed? The British person is angry.
I'll do it.
Oh, welcome went in.
Not gonna lie, with this many people, this boss fight was a complete joke, and to be honest, I don't even think I hit him one time. And just like that, the boss was down. However, not everybody was gonna make it out alive from this trip, even after the boss was already dead. See you, Swev.
Oh no.
No.
Swev died.
No.
Wait, he's invis. Wait.
He's over here, he's over here. Yeah, somehow I almost missed him right here. I literally stepped on him and then walked away.
Down here.
Oh god, I got him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How'd you get over here?
You flanked me there, man.
No, I did no such thing.
Yeah, I think next event, Josh just needs to have magic banned permanently. Like, he is not allowed to touch it. He does more harm than good to his own alliance. And the magic strikes again.
You won't mind dying a million times, okay? So,
Oh no. No, he's cooked.
yeah, I
so
figured out a
cooked.
secret trick.
Way to go. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how, but Swev just lost 3 hearts in a matter of 2 minutes, and it was after we killed the boss. I mean, what's one more time at this point?
Like this.
Yep, and now DJ was down. What is going on?
Where's DJ?
Where
Oh,
is he?
he's so far on the map. Holy cow.
And when going to revive him, things almost got worse.
Watch over
There's a creeper! No! No! Gotcha. We're good.
Thank you.
Woo. On the morning of day 54, Josh pulled me aside and had a plan in mind because someone was getting a little naughty on the server.
You know about Protagonist's new gold tax in the shop area? He's charging 10 gold blocks a day.
A day? What?
If me and you make a golden piglin spawner farm, we could not only get XP, but infinite gold.
Josh kept on cooking and brought up the idea of not only paying our own taxes with the gold farm, but also paying everyone else's taxes and in return getting items we need, whether that be like diamonds or netherite. So pretty much we're going to be profiting off of Protag's taxes through the use of a secret gold farm. While working on the farm, Swev called me over for a secret chat.
Waffles, come over here. Come over here.
Oh goodness, what's up, buddy?
I'm not walking over to you guys and overhearing your conversation earlier.
What'd you hear?
Well, I mean, I heard a couple of things. Something about a mob, something about a masher, you know.
Okay,
something
okay.
about a certain plan. So, you know, that's fine and all. But, you know, I was just talking to the other fellas here, and Josh has been a little bit loose recently. He's killed me a total of 4 times.
Our secret meeting was cut short by Coffee coming in with his own idea regarding Josh.
And he seems to love knocking everybody up in the...
I've decided that if Josh doesn't dance for us, he gets outcasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's fully
Keep
TikTok
it up.
this.
Keep it up.
Renegade,
Sprinkle them,
renegade,
Sprinkle them emeralds. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain.
Whee! I have a brain cell.
After that performance, Swev decided to confront Josh on his recent behavior.
Okay, Josh, you see, your behavior recently has been a little bit unhinged. And look, you've killed me 4 times. You're launching everybody in the air. What I'm trying to say is, we need you to correct your actions, or else we're gonna need to throw in some corrective measures.
I don't want these for a man with 6 hearts.
Burn.
Bro's testing him.
All right, fine, Swev. I'll do it. You know, I just got a little addicted to that magic spell, I'll be honest. First time user.
Now, I did go to Hogwarts, and I can attest that they do say that the launching spell is a gateway spell. So, you know, Josh just fell in with the wrong crowd here. I mean, I feel bad for him, but he's got to be better. Now, we wanted to keep this place secret, so I put on an invisibility scarf and then hid all my armor, and now we were completely invisible. In terms of location, I ran to a nearby Mayan temple and decided I was going to dig down straight through the middle here. Then I was on to mining out the tunnel, and Josh and I thought it'd be funny if we put it right under the Tower of Doom, just so it was right under everyone's noses. So that's exactly what we were going to do. Once the mob room was set up, I had the task of reinforcing the walls with security craft just to prevent people from being able to break in the event that they do find it. And while doing this, it literally felt like I was playing like Power Wash Simulator. And if you're curious how the farm is going to work, I will show it off a bit later. It's just right now, it's literally just a square of a room. I'm honestly so disappointed in myself for not drawing a certain shape on this wall with the reinforcing stick. Like, it would have been so perfect, and I just can't believe I didn't think of it in the moment. Also, the reinforcing stick is pretty cheap to make, just in case you were wondering. Now, Josh wanted to set up a security door with a keypad on it from Security Craft, and I had never really worked with this mod pack, and let's just say the door making process did not go super smoothly.
Oh, you gotta place the key panel on the door.
Oh, on the door?
Yeah.
Why isn't it working?
Here, use this. Right click.
Dude, that cannot be right.
Yeah, now set the passcode.
There's literally no way this is right.
No, because it needs to be the door itself that has the keypad.
I mean, it opens.
Maybe we have to craft the door. Okay, so there's the frame for it.
So do I just combine it with the keypad, I'm assuming? No, that's not working. Place it right here?
No. You're gonna place the frame down.
Oh, where the door is. Okay.
No. Just like right here. Frame. There you go. Now pick that up.
Pick this up. Yeah. Okay, now I'm getting it.
The keypad right next to it. Now you got a keypad door. And look at those piggies. They're getting chopped up.
Hey, let's go. Next, I was back down playing Power Wash Simulator in the storage room for all the gold and where it will be auto-crafted. And looking back, I don't know why Josh took the time to explain that all to me and didn't just build it himself. But I'm sitting here trying to cover our tracks and I can literally hear Josh below us talking. After I was done covering our tracks, I went down to check on the mob farm and Josh, and here's how things were going.
We're looking good. Look at his chest.
Oh, yeah. There we go, Josh. Come on.
Yep. Bring in the gold. All the other items are going to get destroyed in here. Come over to here. We got ourselves a little XP tab.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Holy.
Shower. Making it rain.
Man, if only it was golden.
La la la.
Fun fact, Josh actually makes music on Spotify, so if you want to go check it out, it is actually good. Like, not just trying to glaze the guy, because he taught me how to make a door, nor did he threaten to kick me from the event if I didn't totally say this. That definitely didn't happen. But if you do want to go check it out, it is in the description. It's actually good. And no, of course, he didn't actually threaten me. Hey Josh, since I shout out your Spotify, am I good to leave your basement and go see my family? It's been months at this point.
No, Waffles, get back to work.
Oh, and here's our dragon. I forgot to show me putting him down earlier, but he was looking cute even though he was really bright. Day 59 was not a fun one because literally all I did was sort my chests. Day 60, I began off by enchanting a half-broken diamond pick with Fortune 3. I don't know why I chose a broken one, but I did. And following that, I made ourselves a dragon helmet, which looked really snazzy with these green claws. Now it was time to go in the mines and start mining all the ores for our shop, which is basically just a bunch of coal, iron, and copper. So honestly, not too hard, and with Fortune 3, it should not take long at all. And after 5 minutes, we were pretty much already done collecting all the ores. And then Swev pulled me aside to show me how to make that obsidian armor.
Basically, this is the armor producer right here, okay?
Okay,
So basically, here's the deal. You need to grab osmium, obsidian, and diamond.
Okay,
and once you have those resources, basically you're going to put obsidian in this crusher, obsidian the second one, then you'll put that into this metallurgy. For that, you need diamond. You either have to put diamond dust either or diamonds, okay? So what you're going to get enriched diamond, you're going to put the enriched diamond to this metallurgy. Ella bro?
Don't worry, people. A Swev explanation will normally be finished in 2 to 4 business days.
User,
So you put
and
that
the obsidian dust is already in there from the third box here.
And last step,
and you put an osmium on the bottom. Osmium ingots on the bottom. And then boom, you'll get refined obsidian ingots, and bam, you just make the armor like normal. So that's a simple explanation.
Okay, easy enough. The server met back up once again to take on the Ender Dragon, and apparently it was thousands of blocks away, so we just had Special make us a portal, and we teleported all the way there. Whee! Yeah, that teleporting is crazy. Once we were there, we started digging down to the stronghold, and after a little bit of looting, we found the portal room, and it was time to hop in and fight this Ender Dragon. And as you can see, the end was completely different, and the way the dragon spawned was also completely different. It was honestly awesome. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Got it. Prepare yourselves. No buckles, buddy. There it is. You're getting chased.
Oh, it's got 3 heads. Whoa! Funny enough, my biggest problem during this fight were the Endermen and not the dragon. Ow, ow! I'm in a bad spot, boys.
How are they knocking you back so much?
Oh, this is a perfect little hiding spot. Yeah, small him down. There we go. Come help again. I didn't even see the dragon yet. Ow!
Where is it?
I don't know who it is.
Still up there.
Ow! Dude, I can't even fight the dragon. And after what felt like forever, I was finally able to at least run at the dragon. And I mean, look at the breath. It looks so cool. To the boys! And after a little bit more time, we were able to take the dragon out. And once again, I don't think I was that useful. I had my little spell book and I hit him a couple times maybe, but we got hard carried here. And rightfully so, we did not get a single piece of XP. And guess who brought out the magic to celebrate?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
And there goes the flying buckless.
What the? No, bro.
No.
way.
No.
Yep, there is yet another victim of Josh's magic. And since Josh was playing with his magic, we decided to go home since we didn't want to get flung into the end and lose everything. Now, there was some good news when we got back to the overworld, and that was the fact that we got all of our hearts back. So everyone who had been missing hearts was back at full hearts. To be honest, we weren't really sure if it was supposed to do that, but we weren't going to complain. Then, once back at the Tower of Doom, there was some controversy over the egg.
Josh, don't
I'm
do
jumping.
it.
Josh, don't you
Don't
dare.
do it. No,
Oh, saved him.
you gotta put him in a pit or something. He's gonna jump off with the egg.
Fine, fine. No, you know what? I'm a man of morality.
All right. Well, that's awesome. I mean, I'll all right.
Well, get up. Oh.
Guys, I really hope you're enjoying this video because I had so much fun recording it. And by the way, next time my mic settings were kind of messed up for my active recording, so you'll get more of my live reaction too. But yeah, shout out everybody in the event. Everyone was awesome and it was just so much fun. Next up, it was time to go check on the farm with Josh to see if that gold was cooking.
How do you think we're looking here?
I'm hoping good. Yeah, as you can see, not great.
Okay.
It's pretty much felt like when you've been looking forward to like eating leftovers all day and then you open the fridge and then someone ate like all of them. Whew, man, that is just the worst thing you can do to someone.
You think we need to go get some more spawners?
Yeah, judging off what we have so far, I would say yes.
All right, why don't we do that before we start working on my shop?
And just like that, we were in the nether and look at how gorgeous it is. Holy. The first structure we found was this little castle looking place. Inside the structure, there were a maze of these doors, and unfortunately for us, there were no piglin spawners, only these giddy blazes. Our next structure had a bunch of piglin inside, but somehow there were no spawners anywhere, so this was a massive bait. But we did get to use our serrated lollipop, which was fun. Hey, pal, you can't park here. We found yet another piglin structure, and inside there were, of course, piglins, but somehow no spawners still. Like, what is going on? We spent a lot more time flying around the nether and finally found something promising.
Whoa.
Oh.
3 different spawners.
Oh, yeah. I just saw it spawn.
Check it out.
There's at least one brute spawner. Let's go.
Okay, so we got piglin brute spawner.
Oh, no, Josh.
Ah!
Are you good? Okay. Oh, I got an enchanted gavel.
2
Come on.
enchanted golden apples. Let's
We
go.
got 2? I swear every time in this video I got an enchanted golden apple, someone else had to get like 2 or 3. Like I can never just be the guy getting lucky. Man, I sound like a down bad frat guy complaining about never getting lucky. Then to get him home, we just had to pick him up in our hands and hop in the airship and fly back. Once back at the farm, we put these spawners down and now it was absolutely cooking, but bad news is that disaster is still on its way when it comes to this thing. I went home and ran into Kevin, who was looking to trade for some diamonds. Now, since Kevin made me that nice samurai armor, I decided that I was just going to give it to him for free because, I mean, you know, I never paid him back.
Yeah, hang on. I got something for
Okay,
you in
hold
return. I got something. All right, so you see this thing? I went and killed a boss by myself in the end. Yeah.
Oh!
It does a lot of damage. Okay.
So yeah, in return for our diamonds, Kevin gave us a cool boss item. Josh
How are we
and I
looking
checked
here?
back in on the gold farm and we still weren't happy with it, so we went back to the nether to get ourselves another spawner. Wait a minute, how are we holding the spawner exactly? Once back with the spawner, we threw him down and then disaster struck.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Don't fall in there.
I'm so close to
Oh.
dying.
Oh no, Josh! Josh, no, Josh! Josh!
Save me!
Oh, how? I'm gonna die!
What do I do?
Wait, I'm gonna die! Wait! I'm using the runes. Do something, runes. Josh, we're gonna die!
Squid launcher!
Josh, I'm gonna die!
No!
Oh, wait, hold
Waffles?
on. I turned the fan off, we're good. Alright, let me just turn it back. Oh, wait, no, wait! No, please!
Use your squid launcher!
I don't have it on me.
I'll throw mine to you. Get it.
No! Wait, I didn't get it! Oh, wait, we're good.
I'm on half a heart, bro. Half a heart.
Okay, we're good. Let me just build under you real quick and we'll all be fine.
You build me.
Come on, let's go.
Here, throw me your turtle steak.
Take that.
Come on. I need heal.
Now, since Swev did hear about our plan earlier, we did end up telling him about our secret gold farm just so we could use the XP for enchanting. So now we got 3 people who know about it. The next 3 days started off with me going back to the mines to get the remaining ores we need to make the refined obsidian armor. Now, since I enchanted a half-broken pickaxe, I had to run back to the surface and use Kevin's anvil to repair my pick. Then we were back at the mines, and from this vein of diamonds, we got 15 total, which was perfect because that's all we needed. Once back home, I spent the rest of the time smelting all of the ore. The morning of day 72, the Hat Alliance made its way over to DJ and Elabro's camp to discuss a tax dispute between our 2 colonies.
Yeah, remember what happened earlier, you know, when you were over at our base and you used our disenchanter?
Blah, blah, blah. No one cares about taxes. Let's get to the part where we start beefing. At this point, it escalated to the point that Special was about to release a massive dragon inside their house to destroy it. And keep in mind, this is all over DJ using our disenchanter one time. And the thing has 0 durability. You can use it infinitely. Eventually, they agreed upon giving us 1 elytra back for peace. But then Elabro revealed something interesting.
Somebody snooped 6 netherite ingots from me, huh?
Oh yeah,
If we're paying this tax, that person has to step forth. It happened inside of your base. 6 netherite ingots were stolen from me.
Mid-conversation, though, Kevin said there was an emergency at the Hat community. No, Kevin's house is on fire.
Someone rigged my house with TNT and like lit my house on fire, dude.
Who would have done that?
Oh my goodness.
Not Kevin. What has Kevin done to anyone?
And tensions continue to flare into the next morning.
Whoa! What's that?
Whoa, whoa.
Oh!
Wait, whoa.
Help me!
This is the message that we send. It doesn't matter if whoever stole from us. Your faction steals from us, we will go against you.
We're gonna die.
So
I
we
got
will
you, buddy.
join with welcoming.
Run!
Wait, whoa. What is happening? Oh no! Coffee's house, he's not even on. Save his house.
Dude, I can't even
Josh,
keep up
really
with
Josh
this.
is
that
down
will
again.
kill
Oh
me.
no.
Somebody else's house is on
Can
fire.
we pick you up, buddy?
Yes, pick me up, please. That's it. I want revenge.
I still got this book, boys.
Well,
Someone in
they're
this
all,
group stole
they're
from
all
me
there in a
once.
circle. We can quickly pull Legion out and then
That's kind of what I was thinking. We gotta get him out of there.
Waffles. I think
You're wrong.
All right.
What happened here was a message.
You're wrong.
Ella, bro, you're
Beware.
gonna get a whole other message
Next
here in a
time,
moment.
use like email or
Waffles.
WhatsApp, because I don't like this.
Well, it was time to use the spell.
Get away, get away.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my.
Oh my god! Oh, I got him trapped in here.
Oh my goodness. Yes, get him, Waffles, get him! Waffles, I'm gonna break
And just like that, I got revenge for our alliance, but it turns out that my spell made Elebro crash, so that wasn't really a fair fight.
My game completely crashed like I got corrupted.
Elebro was a good sport about it, so shout out him, but Josh wasn't happy about Elebro killing him still.
We had a
Everything
secret weapon.
froze.
Oh no.
He's dead.
Oh.
Josh,
Oh,
not
no.
again.
Got rid of that guy.
Josh.
Now, we all sat around and tried to figure out who blew up Kevin's house, but no one ever owned up to it, which is going to lead to some problems in our next set of days. And those problems came almost right away when Kevin gathered us around and told us that he was leaving the Alliance because he couldn't trust anyone anymore.
Sorry, my mom made it just for me, you know, and made all these hats, you know. It just it sucks. It really sucks, guys. But I can't trust Top Hatters right now. I gotta leave for a little while and think.
And just like that, we just lost one of our day one members, and it made me sick to my stomach. After Kevin left, we all spent some time repairing our settlement after that disaster of a day yesterday, and ended up meeting with Special, seeing if we could get him to join the Alliance, since clearly DJ and Elebro were a problem for us. And with the promise of infinite XP from our gold farm, Special decided to join the Hat Alliance. Our first order of business as a new group was to get a dragon and turn it into a statue so we could put it on our Tower of Doom, and with the power of magic in Medusa's head, we did just that. Oh, that's so sick.
Nice.
Oh my.
That's so cool.
Look at how beautiful it was too. It's actually so cool. Lastly, we took Special down to our gold farm so we could see where the XP spout was, and I saw what Josh did redstone wise, and it was just an absolute disaster. At this point, tensions were clearly rising, so I really wanted to get this armor done, and that's exactly what we're going to do over this next set of days. Not only are we going to make the armor, but we're also going to take the time to make the paxel and shield alongside enchanting every single item. Now, to be honest with you, the process of making the refined obsidian ingots isn't that crazy. It's essentially just putting different ores and their products into different machines and then eventually getting to the refined obsidian. I'm not going to sit here and explain it to you. It's really not that exciting. But what was exciting was the fact that we could finally make the armor after all this time. And by the way, this armor was crazy. Like, the chestplate had 12 armor and 5 armor toughness. And if you know anything about Minecraft armor, that is really good. Now, the only drawback of this armor is the fact that it's not very cool. Like, our samurai and dragon helmet armor was way cooler, but it was nowhere near as good as this. Yeah, editing Waffles here, I don't know why I didn't just leave the samurai armor showing. I'm dumb sometimes, but whatever. Following the armor, I made the shield and all the tools to make the paxel, and now all we had to do was enchant everything and we were set. Oh, and by the way, the paxel deals 17 damage, which is ridiculous. That's more than all my weapons. I started off by trying to enchant our paxel and ended up just disenchanting our pickaxe and putting that enchant onto the paxel. And at this point we needed more XP, so I went and took a shower at the farm, and this is just so satisfying to watch. I ran into Sweb and just offered to mimic my paxel for him so he doesn't have to go through the process of making it and enchanting it. I did the same thing for Josh since, you know, I'm a nice guy and stuff, and it was after this that we realized we should have just like all took the time to super enchant one paxel and then mimicked it since it comes with the enchants, but only thing these were missing were sharpness 5, so it really wasn't too bad to get. After that, we were on to getting protection 4 on every piece of armor, which took a decent bit of time, and we had to make a couple more trips back to the farm to take some more XP showers, but eventually was able to get that last piece of protection 4 on the boots. And after finishing my boots, I got a visit from the government of Protag.
You're someone who still owes me gold, aren't you?
No, I think I paid you, man.
No,
Yeah.
the ledgers say you haven't paid.
Waffles, go, buddy. Go, I'm taking him to the nether.
As you saw there, Swev did try and help me avoid my taxes, but I decided I'd just pay him, except I did have some questions for him. You want your tat? Here you go, man. I'm a good law-abiding
You're always
citizen.
welcome by the dojo. Your tax dollars go to good use. I promise you that.
Yeah, what kind of like services is this paying for? You know, like you fixing my roads,
Services is
or?
a bad word for it. No one likes tax. I don't like taxes. You think I like coming around here and?
Well, I think you know, protagonist, you probably do like taxes right
No,
now. I'll be honest.
goes
Yeah,
to
so
the dojo.
apparently our taxes are paying for a whole lot of nothing. Now, obviously, to me, you know, I got the gold farm. I don't really care about it, but like, it can at least have some services. This was more of a scam than real life taxes. Now, just because I'll pay my own taxes doesn't mean I won't help someone evade theirs, which is exactly what I did with Sweb here.
What I'm doing is I'm standing up for my rights, okay? And look,
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't think I should be paying taxes to some foreign entity, okay?
I'm gonna say it's kind of a scam. He didn't do anything.
I do?
He's outside. He's outside. He's outside. He's here. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. No, I picked him up. I picked him up. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Somehow Swev got away, so I just went back to enchanting my gear, which started off with sharpness 4 on the Paxel. Following that, I put Unbreaking 3 on both the chestplate and pants, took another XP shower, bought 4 mending books, and then put mending on the helmet and chestplate. Then finally the boots, which meant we were done upgrading all of our gear. All of our armor now had protection 4 and Unbreaking 3, and everything except for our pants had mending, and then our Paxel had efficiency 4, fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, and sharpness 4. So our gear was officially set. Day 84 began with me going full Fahrenheit 451 mode and throwing away all of the enchanted books I got from our enchanting journey and burning them with a flint and steel. Following that, I upgraded our furnace to diamond and then emerald, so now this thing should be cooking real quick. Then I was in the nether getting myself some blaze rods so I could then upgrade that furnace up to obsidian. I ended up taking a random portal home, so I had to fly back to our base, and on the way there I saw that Legion had put up the dragon on the Tower of Doom and it looked awesome. After getting home, I made the obsidian furnace and then started smelting all the ores we would need to start working on that shop. I was also game planning on everything I wanted to build for it and how much of everything I wanted. The next set of days was a whole lot of crafting, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to bore you with it. It's basically me making the ships and the upgrades, but what I am going to show you is the test ride. Now, if you're wondering why it took so long to craft everything, it's because like each ship needed like 12 different parts, and then each part needed its own set of parts, and it's a long story. Anyways though, let's check out the ships we end up making. First up was our prized possession, which was the warship, and this thing was absolutely massive, and the cool thing about it is you can hook up weapons to it, so you can literally drop airstrikes, you can have a machine gun, a giant crossbow on the front. So yeah, I don't even know if I want to sell this thing. It's so cool. Next up was this quadcopter, which would be awesome for building, and to be honest with you, I built the wrong thing because this thing takes fuel. The thing I wanted to make was a gyro dune, but it's still a pretty cool ship, and hopefully we could sell one. I had to go exploring to find some wool for some sales and ended up spawning a boss on accident. Oh, whoa, what did I just spawn? Oh, it's a boss. I think we'll be fine. Oh yeah, we got this so easy. The fact that our mining tool hits this hard is crazy. I did not know this was a boss. Make sure it's the right. Oh, we need to eat though. This skeleton's not helping our cause either, by the way. He got strength 6. I'm a little scared if he hits us, but I'm like dancing on him. Literally just dancing on him right now. Oh wait, there's phases. Oh shoot. Oh, it's a bunch of little gremlin. Okay, these are kind of a joke. Oh, I got a key. Spoiler alert, I never know what to do with that key, but that was a fun little boss fight. Eventually, I got enough wool to make all these sails, and then I finally made those gyro dunes I meant to... Gyro din? Geared? Honestly, I don't know what they're called. You can make fun of me in the comments. I have no idea. But look at how cool it is. It's like a manually powered helicopter. And the cool thing about this is the fact that you can put engine upgrades on it, even though it doesn't take fuel, and normally those upgrades make it cost more fuel. So you can kind of get free upgrades on this. Now, while doing all this, I apparently missed a lot of lore with protagonists and basically the whole server, and they ended up turning him to stone with Medusa's head. Kids, don't collect taxes. It gets you killed, apparently. Days 92 through 95, I was still making all the upgrades for our airships, and here's a quick progress check. Once everything was finally made, I flew over to where the shop center is gonna be, and I mean, I don't know what it is, but there's something about these airships that are just so fun to fly in. I made it to the center by night and staked my claim on the area I wanted to put my shop, which, by the way, look at how beautiful this biome is. Step 1 in our shop's creation was flattening out the land around where I wanted to build, not only for the building itself, but also for a spot to display our beautiful warship. Next step was putting up the walls, and for the color scheme, as you can see, we were going with purple, and I know birch. I always hate on birch, but with this purple, it actually looks good, and the purple logs came from the trees in the biome we were next to, so it was also really convenient. After that, I started outlining the bottom and top of the walls with the stripped log just to kind of, I don't know, give it a little more oomph. And funny enough, I actually took out the walls and replaced them with these stairs here just to give it a little more oomph. No, I'm just playing, just to give it some more texture and make it not so flat. flat. And I mean, look at the entrance we made. I actually cooked on this, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that is gorgeous to me. And the last thing I did in this set of days was setting up what was gonna be part of the roof. Day 98, I took a break from building because I wanted to get the eating upgrade for my backpack. Yes, it's kind of late, but I still wanted it. And while searching, I ran into this village with this awesome looking robot thing. And looking back, I really wish I explored this thing more because apparently you can like get in these and like ride them around. Like, they look awesome. So kind of a fail on my end, but in the future, if I ever see this mod again, we are definitely messing with it. Oh my goodness, we needed leather for the upgrades, and I hate killing horses for leather because they make the worst, most sad sound ever. But at least we had enough leather for the feeding upgrades, so that was a nice thing to get crafted. By the way, this birch pillar trim may be the greatest block ever invented. It makes these walls look so cool. Like, these had me geeking. Next was adding the trim to both the top and the bottom of the build, and then once again another look at the front, and oh, chef's kiss, it is just beautiful. The purple with this birch actually makes birch a cool building block, which is probably the greatest compliment you can ever give to anything regarding Minecraft ever. And as you can see in that last clip, we were working on the roof now, and once this is done, all we'll have left is the interior. I mean, come on, look at that, even with the entrance too. Wow. I'm glazing myself so hard, I'm gonna look like Randy Marsh from that one South Park episode where there's like the ghost inside the building or whatever. Oh, and if anyone was wondering, I do have to go take tree breaks every once in a while when I run out of wood, since there's unfortunately no blue pill or honey packets in this mod pack. Next up was digging out the floor and then putting in this red stripped log floor, which actually looked really clean. I'm really glad I happened to find this. After the floor is in, I put in this little counter space for me to stand when I'm selling stuff, and I don't know, there's something about this build. I just loved everything about it. I was cooking. Now, our big worship platform wasn't going to be anything too crazy. It was just the purple wood mixed with the red wood. Then once the platform was done, we put the worship down, and this thing was looking snazzy. The finishing touch to the platform was adding a couple glowstone blocks to the corners just to give it some nice lighting. Then I was back in the shop putting upgrades into the chests and then labeling each chest with some signs just so people understood what each thing did. And since I haven't told you yet, let's go over everything. First up, we have the TNT dropper, which of course drops TNT. Then we got the heavy crossbow, which is a big crossbow that you can put in front of the warship. Following that, we have the rotary cannon, which is basically a machine gun for the warship. Next up was the enhanced propeller, which reduces air friction by 75%. Then we got the industrial gears, which reduce fuel requirement by 20%. Next up is the hull upgrade, which increases the health of your aircraft. Lastly, we got the enhanced pipes and enhanced boiler, which increases the speed of your aircraft. And lastly, we got the upgraded landing gears, which reduces time to take off. After all that was done, Welcome TV stopped by, and he was actually the first customer we had.
How much for one of them?
You know, I don't really know. What do you want to offer, man? Honestly, I'll take like anything. I don't
like
really
48 bottles of enchanting?
That is perfect.
There we go.
And just like that, we made a sale for 48 bottles of enchanting. Did we need them? No, we have infinite XP. But to be honest, at this point, we're wrapping recording up, and I just wanted to sell one thing because I wasn't feeling good at this point. And yeah, I ended up missing the entire shopping section because I got sick. Now, the next day is when I actually got sick. So I was AFK, and Welcome ended up just picking me up while he was invisible and started messing with people. So I'm just going to let you enjoy a little compilation of that.
Alright, sweet.
Just steal him again.
Mwah. Love you both.
Not Waffles.
Not Waffles. Waffles has been stolen while he's AFK, and I've just been taking him around the map.
Enable and apply. Oh, it's working.
Oh, Waffles is sitting to the door?
Yeah, well, he's got Welcome in holding him up, I
No,
think.
he doesn't. You should look at this at least.
Okay, do we want to have a look? Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Waffles, you
Okay.
good, buddy?
Yeah, Waffles, are you alright there?
Let's just,
Yeah, let's just, yeah, that's a good idea.
What is going on there? I am very confused, Waffles.
Waffles is AFK right now. He'll be back in a moment.
And that was pretty much it for day 107, and I gotta say, Legion has the most wholesome laugh ever. Now, since Welcome was my only customer for my shop, I decided to let him test drive the warship, and I of course made sure to throw in all the upgrades I could. And as you can see by my responses, I still didn't feel very good, so shout out to Welcome for having fun with it.
Dragons. Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, it's super fast. While driving around the warship, we paid a quick trip to Special, and he had a cool spell to show us.
Oh wait, you want to see a cool spell though? You want to see a cool spell?
Yeah.
Watch this, okay? So have you ever like wondered if you could be like a friend with a tree, right?
Of course.
Or like maybe the dirt, right? Maybe the dirt. What if you just could, right? Wouldn't that be awesome if all of the dirt could just
Wait,
be
what?
a friend?
Oh,
Wouldn't this be awesome
what did
if
you?
just had
My
Holy frame rate
frames!
is crazy.
Look at the frame. Yeah, look at it.
My
It's actually so
It might be
sick.
help my
inhumane,
frames.
but
I think
it's
it got
awesome.
worse. Waffle, we're out of here, man.
After the test drive, I went over to say what's up to the old hat
Alright,
gang and
uh,
left them a couple presents.
Okay.
Sweb, do you have netherite
jump outta
armor?
here.
That's the first step.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Before we logged off for the last time on the server, we all met up at Coffee's coffee shop and had a little heart-to-heart.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
the only British person I know.
It's okay, Josh.
Carry him. He's a hero.
Well, until Special showed up and dropped a literal wither storm on us. What? Yeah, this wither storm was absolutely massive, and it was literally eating the blocks off of our world. And for a minute, the only way I could get a good view of it was just flying on my hang glider, but the only issue with this is the fact that I couldn't help at all. So I had the great idea of going to get my warship and flying around once again. Unfortunately, I didn't have any ammo, but we did pick up DJ Yell and Ellabro, who were able to at least shoot at it, except this thing wasn't taking damage. And then I somehow got kicked out of my ship.
Oh, whoa! Maybe we all.
Where'd my ship go? My ship! Yeah, so apparently I somehow got my ship stolen. I don't know. Oh, wait, I'm getting eaten. Wait, no, please. And with me being eaten by the Wither Boss, that is going to mark the end of Creator Craft. If you made it this far, I want to say thank you, first of all. I really appreciate it. And second of all, shout out everybody that was in this event. All of them are in the description. So if you want to check out their point of views or just channels, they're all great. And with all that being said, if you liked it, I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe. And like I said earlier, I will be responding to every single comment on the video for the first week. But most importantly, I hope you're having a good day. Stay safe out there. The world's crazy, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, and if you like modded adventures, click this video right here. YouTube says you'll like it, and guess what? YouTube is owned by Google, and Google runs the world, so they're probably right. In all seriousness though, have a good one.